Hello and welcome to today's episode of This is Kadikoi. Today I am joined by Ilkay and Yukis. So, how are you, Ilkay?
Thanks, bro. I'm kind of sad, but today is a special day for us Muslims. It's Eid. Bayram. So I just want to say before we start the podcast, Eid Bayramlar to everybody, to all my Muslim brothers and sisters all around the world. So how do you feel?
Obviously it's a special day today, but it's quite sad that Fenerbahce lost yesterday, still haven't got a win. How are you feeling, Yukis, then?
Yeah, about the match. I was quite sad yesterday. Good match today, but we will come back hopefully. At least we have the European journey, and we still chance the league, but we would probably need to win most of our remaining games. We need 20 at least to be champions. There's 31 games left, so not many games to lose points anymore. But I also wish happy Eid for all Muslim followers. Special day.
Okay, so
Yeah, I guess let me say this. My start in the podcast was more cute than Yuki's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Okay, so
Yeah. I must admit, yeah, it was sweet, Smooth
Just your sweet thing. Yeah. No, I felt strange because mostly I was the one at the podcast. So in this episode, Dom took the microphone, so I was kind of excited. I don't know what to say, but I just did it by like a freestyle, So I guess.
Yeah. You did great.
Dom is very much better than myself. He was the cutest one.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah. Sure. I think you were, both were really cute.
Should we carry on?
No, I'm afraid we will. Yes, we are going to a strange place, by talking like this. You're sweet too, So, we better turn back to the football, Fenerbahce, I guess.
So,
go.
So, Yukis, what do you think?
Let me say.
Oh. What do you think went wrong in the game? Why did we lose the match?
Well, basically, I didn't see any game plan. We had our first shot in maybe 60 minutes mark, and without Volkansen's individual brilliance, we wouldn't have any chances in the game. So basically, I didn't see any game plan. We weren't really good defensively. Neither we could create anything offensively. So
yeah, I agree.
It was a bit weird.
Do you have anything? Do you feel the same, Ilkay? Is there things you'd like to change, or what do you think went wrong in the game on Sunday?
Actually, I was really hoping that we would have won this one. You're playing at your home, against Bursa Sport. Actually, they did well at their first games, but you're Fenerbahce and you're playing home, so you gotta win no matter what, which club you're playing. Back in the days, we won against big clubs like Chelsea, Inter at home. So I was really hoping that we could have got to 3 points. But I was kind of surprised when I saw our lineup. I was hoping like more creative players like Sto, Saluchan, and Robin van Persie starting, but it was kind of surprising. Also, I didn't get why Advocat didn't start with America. it's another question. Too many questions to ask. I mean, I believe in advocate, but I kind of got very worried about the lineup. So, but now I do believe that he got his lessons. So it's still not over yet. I mean, I also saw a video on Instagram about this. It was saying that it was shared by Video Fener, and it was saying it's not over yet. It was really a great emotional video. It always got me in tears. I mean, I mean, really, to be honest, I guess Fenerbahce board. They should really show this video to the football players before they play the game. Maybe they could play with their soul and heart. This is what we don't do. This is what our players don't do. They don't play with their hearts or soul. I see only Volkan Şen playing with his soul. This is what he was the only one who was always pushing the Bursa sport. Even I'm pretty much sure you saw this too. I mean, all the players, even Hasan Ali, Joseph, Ozan, when they got the ball, they played with Volkan Şen. He has an energy. You know what I'm saying? He can't play with the ball 90 minutes. So he got tired, but he didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really much appreciated with Volkan Şen's performance. We were poor on attack, especially first half. It was terrible. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that really bad Fenerbahce. I mean, our midfielders were they are still not enough. I mean, so I guess next time Advocat should start with Salih Uçan instead of Joseph or Ozan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a long story. I hope you guys are not going to fall asleep while talk.
No, it was
a long story. But,
yeah, we can see you were thinking of it. You got a lot of suggestions that are good, and you watched the game. So, Yukis, who do you think played well? Maybe, obviously, we know Volkan Şen did very well. Is there anyone else in the team maybe who had a good performance, you think?
Not really. Anyone in our defense didn't really had a good game. They didn't have too much to do, but yet they always looked a bit shaky. And the wing backs, they weren't really attacking too well. We didn't get too many. We didn't actually had any quick attacks, so they could have crossed the ball to someone in the box. Our midfield, there's not much to say about it, because most of the time when we got the ball, we were just passing the ball in the midfield, and our build-up was so slow that Bursaspor were already having like 10 guys in their box, so we didn't have much chance. When Stohan Emeni came, they brought some energy and pace to the game. We were a bit better and had some chances, but overall, I don't think that anyone else than Volkan Şen were performing really well.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Teacher, can I answer? All right. I guess after Volkan Şen, there was another name to say. It's not a single name. They were ball boys. You know what I'm saying? They worked really hard because we missed too many.
That's right.
Game, Joseph was kicking the ball out. Ozan. So we also we should congratulate our ball boys. Thanks.
Thanks, ball boys.
Yeah. So, obviously, the crowd hasn't been the best in these games recently, but up next for Fenerbahce is 2 away games, the first of which is Europa League game away in Ukraine against Zorya Luhansk. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I think it might be beneficial for the team to play away, given the crowd is quite angry at the team at the moment. And I think we can be hopeful in the Europa League, given we beat Grasshoppers both home and away, and we've got obviously the league we haven't got a win, but Europa League we've already got 2 wins from qualifying. So, Ilkay, are you sort of hopeful for this match, or do you think the season's going to be the same, and will we struggle in Ukraine like we have so far in the Super League?
I guess it's not going to be a really tough game for Fenerbahce, but even I'm not sure why I say this, because we don't play well. That's the truth. But let's admit this. Bursaspor were a good side. I mean, they weren't really bad. They did well by defending. They parking the bus. But Zorya Luhansk, I don't see them as a club like Bursa. So we will not be having hard times while playing against them. So it will be maybe not a really big score. We will do so. But I guess we are gonna see Sally and Robin van Persie starting against this game. Maybe Advocat will not risk them. It's another question. But I'm just sure about one thing, that this stadium will not be full. It will be empty. Because the fans are turning their back to the Fenerbahce, and that's really sad. But I really see them, because they want to see good football. When you go to stadium and to watch Fenerbahce, you should see good football. I mean, yesterday the fans were protesting some players like Ozan, Vanderwiel, but there were some bad fans too. It's really without the number 12, we wouldn't win any game at home. So I hope Advocat will fix this, and we will do well at Europa League and Super League. But if we play like this, I don't see us beating Manchester United and Feyenoord. But Zorya Luhansk will be an easy one, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully so. So Yukis, I remember you saying when we first drew this Zorya team, you were the one saying we can't underestimate them. Do you still feel the same way?
Yeah, definitely. They haven't lost a game in Ukrainian league, which is pretty good record. Ukrainian league is not any joke league. They have good teams there. So I think at least in Ukraine we should be quite happy with the draw, especially and the way to get the fans back to the stadium is probably that for once, we would just go there and win the squad who can easily overscore any opponent in the league and most of teams in Europe. So why do we have the brakes on all? It's even who is we always have the brakes on. With Ederson Yana we didn't, and we scored goals for fun.
Mm-hmm.
So is it about the coaches we hire, or is it losing that they're in winning?
I'm question. Advocat promised that he will play offensive attacking football, but you play at home and you just play with Joseph and Ozan. He should have started with Salih instead of Joseph.
Okay.
Thank listeners.
So yeah, that is all we have time for on today's episode. Goodbye, and we hope to see you in the next episode.